Hello and welcome to week two of English 113 online, Shaw University. This is fall semester 2018. This is week 2. Just as a fresh reminder, what did we do last week? Last week we introduced kind of what was going on. You were supposed to read the syllabus, do the discussion board, and take the pretest. Those were due by the 19th. That was listed there. From here on out, just about everything is due on Friday nights. You'll see the 24th is the next due date. So what are we doing this week? All right, well, we're going to understand what plagiarism is and how to avoid it. You're going to actually write an essay. Yay! Self-reflect on your experience with writing. You're going to understand the rules for this course and then agree with them. And you're going to continue reading The Raisin in the Sun. And we have a few things to help you with that. So let's go through it. When you're done watching this video, you get to watch the video on plagiarism. Plagiarism explains what this is, okay, why it's bad, and how to avoid it. And there is a section in Odigia, which I'll show you how to get to in a second, that explains plagiarism as well. This is huge. Every semester, students, at least 2 or 3 in every class, decide, oh, it sure would be easier to write a paper by copying and pasting somebody else's work and calling it my own. And they get caught and they get a 0. With the technology we have today, when you submit papers, your major papers, they go through a plagiarism filter and they tell us exactly what you copied and where you got it from. And people think, oh, well, that's how I got through high school. No. I've done it before, I haven't got caught. Well, it's still wrong. Okay, so don't do it. So, again, you're going to watch the lecture on plagiarism, and then you're going to read the section on plagiarism. I'll show you how to do that in a second. And then there is a quiz to help you understand plagiarism. So, when it comes to this class, and you see it's something in green, okay, it says in Odigia. What is that? Remember, Odigia is our textbook. So if you go to the top of the class and you see Odigia right here, this is the textbook. You've already paid for it. It's already part of the class. So you're just going to click on Odigia, and then you have to click on the link again to open the window. Now you will just see English 113. This, again, since I'm a professor, I'm showing you everything. So you would go to Open Course for English 113. Okay. And this is still in the process, but you'll see that there is a section on plagiarism. Okay, so if you click on plagiarism, it shows you the 2 things. So if you click on here, it shows you this is the text. Okay, it's not very long. Okay, but again, it just explains what plagiarism is. For your own help, you can say, okay, when you're done reading this, you can click on this, and it'll just kind of bookmark for you that you've gotten that completed. So again, you can like, oh, I can just click on this and he'll think that I've read it. No, you need to understand this stuff. So read through it. Again, this just explains, so make sure that you fully understand how to avoid plagiarism. Okay, and then the next part, so we're in the main section of plagiarism. There's 2 things. There's this reading, and then the next part is a video. So there's another video. I posted one on Blackboard, on Moodle, and then there's another one here that you can watch. I would recommend you watch both of them. A lot of students are like, well, I just don't know. I didn't know that was plagiarism. Well, after watching these videos and reading the text, which you are expected to do, there is no excuse of, I did not know. Well, you have been taught, and you should have been taught this in other classes. Okay, so there is the reading for this week. So again, that would then, let's go back to Blackboard, not Blackboard. Why do I keep saying Blackboard? I meant Moodle. Okay, so if we go back to this week, okay. So read the section on plagiarism in Odigia. So whenever, again, you see something in green that says Odigia, you're like, how do I do that? You go back up to the link up here, and that's how you access your textbook. Okay, we good with that? We good with that. Okay, move back to here. Okay, so you've watched the video on plagiarism, you've read the stuff in Odigia about plagiarism, you've taken the quiz. Now you're going to write an essay, okay? So write a paragraph of at least 300 words about your experience with writing, okay? And then you just follow these prompts right down here. This is kind of just to kind of get you introduced to how we do essays in this class. Gives me a little bit of insight on you as a writer. Helps you kind of figure out where you're at and stuff like that. So it does very many things. For this class, and it's stated in the syllabus, but I'm going to state it again. Every time you submit a paper, it needs to be submitted as a doc or a docx file. What is that? It's a Microsoft Word file. If you're using something that's not Microsoft Word, like OpenOffice, or you're using a Mac or something like this, you have to convert those files to a doc or docx. The easiest thing to do is just use Microsoft Word. And you're like, but I don't. Okay, now just listen to me. Again, at the top of the page here, it says getting Word free for student. No matter what you're using, you can get Word free as a student. So you can use Microsoft Word. Okay. Oh, I like to use Google Docs instead. Well, I don't really particularly care which program you use to write your files, but you have to submit them as a doc or a docx so I can open them up and read them. And how, if you're like, but I don't know. Okay, well, again, if you go to resources here, again, this is found at the top of the page, go to resources, and let's kind of scroll down. So let's say you're using a Mac, okay? And if you just try to submit the thing from Mac, I think it's called Pages. Yeah, I can't open that. I don't have a Mac, okay? So you need to submit the file as a doc or a docx. This video shows you how to convert. It's very easy. It doesn't take very long, but you can use a Mac and then submit it as a doc or docx, okay? If you're using Google Docs, okay, this shows you how to save your file as a doc or docx. Don't just send me the link to the Google Docs. No, it needs to be a doc or docx. Okay, if you're using OpenOffice, okay, which is like a free version of Word, but you shouldn't necessarily need to use OpenOffice because you get Word for free. But if you use it, this shows you how to save it as a doc file. Okay? All right, so enough of that. Doc or docx. So once you've written your paper as a doc or a docx file, then you're going to go to the essay. After you've written 300 words, you click on here. And then you'll see here's the rubric. This is exactly how you're going to get graded. Okay, make sure spelling and grammar is a thing. And then you're going to add a submission. Okay, add a submission. And then it's going to say, all right, well, again, here's the prompts, and you have to submit it as a file. And it's taking a second to load. I'm going to pause the video to make sure it loads. Oh, never mind, there it is. Okay, now to load this file, you can either just drag or drop the file. So if, let's say you have, let's hope this is going to show you. All right, oops, whoop, we'll go to Shaw. Okay, so let's say this is your file right here, okay? You can just drag and drop it. That's one way to do it. Or you can add and then search by clicking upload a file and then searching your computer that way. Either way will work. And then you'd hit save changes and that has submitted the file. So that's how you do that. Okay, and then you hit save changes. Now, I'm not going to hit save changes because I'm just showing you how to do it, but you'd hit save changes. Okay, let's cancel this. And let's go back to this week. So you've taken the quiz on plagiarism, you've written this little 300-word essay, and then the other things we get to do this week are the student acknowledgement form. So last week you were expected to read the syllabus and to understand the policies for this class. So the student acknowledgement forms are right here. Now it says forms because I have my own form and the school has its form. So what you're going to do, and this is the trickiest part probably of the whole class for a lot of you, is you're going to click on this link right here. Okay, and there are the two forms. There's Form 1 and there's Form 2. Okay, no, you cannot edit these forms so that they're PDFs. Okay, you need to print these up. Print them up. Okay, find a printer somewhere. Go to the library, whatever. Can't do this on your phone. Print this up. Put your name, semester and year. This would be fall 2018, class and section. English 113, section 03. Read through these things. This is my particular form. These are the particular rules, okay, about plagiarism, late work, attendance. Okay, now it's again attendance for this online class. Basically, as long as you submit one assignment a week, you're considered attending for the week. Okay, you have to use your Shaw email. When you contact me, you have to use your Shaw email and include your name, class, and section number. Okay, I teach a lot of classes. I don't remember what everyone. If I just say, hey, look, it's Joe Brown. Well, which class is Joe Brown in? I don't necessarily remember off the top of my head, so let me know which class you're in. Okay? You understand that you are responsible to contact me with questions or concerns about an assignment before the due date, because no late papers are accepted, no assignments are accepted late, and that you are responsible to earn the best grade you can. So you need to sign this, and you need to date it. So we're going to print this, fill in this section up here, sign it, date it. Okay, this is the school one, so you're going to go ahead and just sign and date it. After you have printed these and you've filled them out, you have a couple of options. The easiest option for most of you is to take a picture of these forms with your cell phone and then save those pictures, and then you're going to submit them electronically as pictures. Or if you have a scanner, you can scan them in as documents. But the point being is that you need to submit them electronically, and they need to be done through Moodle, and how you do that is right here, student acknowledgements, submission form. Okay, so you'd hit add submission, and then again you would just upload the file. So if you've taken a picture of those things, you would just save those to your computer or wherever, and you would put them and you submit them that way. Okay, you need to do this. It does count as a grade, and, well, you know what? If you don't do it, your overall grade will be a 0 until I get these forms. So, yeah, you need to submit these forms. All right, let's go back to week 2 here. And then last but not least, you're going to prepare for next week, which is when we start the lecture on poetry. And to do that, there is a poem I want you to read called We Real Cool. We Real Cool. And you can access it by clicking this link, or you can copy and paste this link if you can't, if this doesn't work. Okay, so to sum up, what are we doing this week? Basically, watch this video, watch the plagiarism video, read the section on plagiarism in Odigia. Again, Odigia is accessed by going to the top of the page and clicking on Odigia. And then you get to take the quiz on plagiarism. You just click on this link here, and then just attempt the quiz now. You get 2 attempts, highest score counts. Okay, so if you don't do well the first time, try it again until, yeah, highest score counts there. Write that essay, submit it as a doc or docx file, read the student acknowledgement forms, print them up, sign them, get a digital copy of them with a phone, take a picture or scan it in, and then submit the forms here, and then do the reading. Okay, so none of this takes very long. Actually, the thing will probably take you the longest is just watching the videos. So that's what we're doing for week 2. A lot of week 2 is just designed to help you kind of get a feel of how this class runs. A lot of the stuff is just, as we do these things in the future, like, oh, I know how to submit an essay, or I know how to take a quiz, or whatever. Please note the due dates. So everything is due by Friday night, August 24th, by 11:55 p.m. Okay? What happens if you don't? Well, then you get a 0 on it. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Okay, well, let's get off to a great start, and go get them.